Alright, everybody, what's happening? Welcome to this first episode of Super Auto Pets. Heading into the arena. Only got 8 hours left on this weekly pack, so let's give it a go. Okay, this is an interesting start here with the bunyip. So I think what we're going to do is just get all 3 of them and roll once. Ooh, that'll make them 3 twos. That's something. Let's go ahead and call ourselves the Talkative Hipsters. Yeah, yeah. The Talkative Hipsters versus the Oversized Puppies. Okay. I'm not a mathematician, but I think our bunyip's clear here. Look at that. Bunyip City. Now we got a fish and 2 budgies. I kind of think you do budgie and give a bunyip and a unagi. Oh, and we roll. And do I want to save a bulldog here? Get 2 bulldogs, put it behind the budgie next turn? I could see that. Could see that being a thing. I've gotten 1 win this morning, and last round thought I had a good team, but I couldn't break 5. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure we clear here. Okay. Pretty sure we clear here when the end. Alright, not bad, not a bad round 2. So now what we do is we combine you. Boom. Boom. And then I think what we do is put you up in the first one. Go here. Roll once. And do I want to save any of this? I could see saving a koala. We don't have any hurt. We don't have anything that's working off of hurt, but we could save this just in case. It's kind of silly to freeze 2 things we don't even have, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that just to see how I feel next round. It's a dead budgie. It doesn't get its popcorn, that's nice. That kills everything on the board. And okay. Alright. But my budgie did get its popcorn, so we win because of the budgie. Okay, so what am I thinking here? Gain 1 free roll next turn if it faints. Okay. So let's do this by... Oh, okay. Now we're talking. So let's get you. Let's sell my budgie. And... Yes. Nearest friend behind is getting that, so this will go, this will die. If this dies too early, though, it'll just kill this off outright. Sell, yes. Sell this. Yep. Roll. Freeze this for next turn, roll again. Yeah, sure, freeze this for next turn, roll again. Okay, end turn. Okay, let's see. This is, I think, a little bit of a power dip for us this round. This could be a bit of a funky round, but I think we have a good setup here going forward. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Alright. Okay. So far, so good here. Okay, that's when we wanted that to happen. Okay, you know? That didn't go too bad. If I could put a cucumber on that koala, that would be amazing. Okay. We level the koala. No. We level the dog. I do like the mana hound. I do like the mana hound. But do I want to get rid of anything for the mana hound? And what do we have here? End turn. Give adjacent friends +1 attack and +1 health for every 4 roll. Up to 8 rolls. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't really rocked with this at all this whole week. Or Leafy Gecko. It can be really good in the right thing, but you just gotta have the right build for it. Mandrakes are interesting. I could kind of see maybe selling a Bunyip for a Mandrake. Let's roll this here. Okay. This is kind of the deciding factor of what we do. Now we could level that Bunyip, and it would be a 6/4 Bunyip with Unagi. Well, maybe we just hold on to that Mandrake for now. I think so. I think this is just a strong unit for right now that we want to keep. So we'll freeze that Mandrake for now. I like Mandrakes, and I think later on we'll be happy to have one. But for right now, I'm liking my Bunyip. Okay. 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 I'm liking the way things are working together. Can I read this again? Friend hurt. Works 1 time per turn. Interesting. Interesting. That makes me think that we should swap Unagi, roll, oh, balls, I'm not liking any of this so far. Amazing, though. That's what I really want to see. And we can freeze this cucumber for next round. These are interesting, but I think I'm going to roll one more. And an Unagi. Okay, I don't think we need that. I don't think we need any of this. I'll just end the turn. That cucumber is clutch. Cucumber is incredibly clutch. Interesting. Boom, boom. Okay, it's a dead camel. And a 4/4 dog. They're running 2 camels. 2 camel and a peacock. They got the hurt team running. Well, let's see how the hurt team does against my hurt team. Not as well, because you don't have a koala. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now, we are getting close here. We're getting down to the wire here. This is when it's going to start to get hard, so we're going to have to pivot here soon. Okay. Now, this is what we're talking about. So now I think it is time. Maybe we keep the Bunyip and get rid of the dog in favor of the Mandrake. I think so. I think so. I mean, the dog is good, but our Bunyip is kind of, I think, better right now. So we go here. We go here. And then what am I going to give this cucumber? I think it's probably best for us if the camel is the thing that survives the longest. Okay. And that's it. We end the turn. We go in for our next win. Interesting team. Okay. Okay. A lot going on. There's a lot going on. Ah! Okay, their team was good. Their team was good. But we were kind of in a transitional phase that round. Interesting. Now I say we give this to the Mandrake. We roll. Ooh. I mean, two 1-1s, I think is better than rolling randomly. So I'm going to give it to you, and then I'm going to give it to you. And we will end the turn. Seeing that guinea fowl, I'm wondering if I should have frozen that guinea fowl. Those tarantula hawks are so dangerous. Maybe I should get more into the tarantula hawks. I mean, there's only a couple hours left in this weekly, but I've only played with them a couple times, and I do think they brought me to a win at least once. But I don't usually pick up the tarantula hawks. Okay, this is interesting. How about that? Okay. Okay, so like I said, we were in a transitional period there. We couldn't beat the tarantula hawk last turn, but we could this turn. Okay, what's this do again? The Kawano. That's kind of interesting. I could see giving that to my koala. Unfreeze shop pets and give one random friend +3 health for each tier 1 shop pet. I do like this. Is it better than the koala? Is pure health better than the eucalyptus perk? And I think it might be. So I think we are going to sell, pick this up, go into here. We're going to... Also, this thing is kind of crazy. Every time I fight somebody with a woodpecker, they're kind of nuts mode. Is this crazy? Deal 1 damage to the nearest 2 pets twice. Okay, you know, if we lose this this round because I was being experimental, who can blame me? So I'm gonna freeze. Roll. Ooh, and this is just a better camel. So we sell that, we give this, and we can give it a cucumber right away. We roll. Holy crap, well, I'll lose this now because of the moose. Oh man, that's crazy. That's insane. Oh man. What? That's insane to not be able to freeze this right now. Oh man. I might as well just roll past it. I'm trying to think if I should sell this hedgehog. Hmm. Sell this hedgehog and buy a triceratops? Is that kind of crazy? Because right now, this is taking 2 damage, so it's getting hurt twice. So that gives it boom boom. Is at 4 health. Then this dies and it deals 2, then it's at 2 health, but it gives another 1. So we're getting 3 out of it. If this isn't here, it might just take some more attacks. And it's hurting everyone. Okay. I think I talked myself into... Oh, I talked myself into being bad at math. That's what I talked myself into. Just pretend that you didn't see that. It didn't happen. Oh my god. I mean, they're really sick. They're really sick. Okay, well we can freeze that and end the turn. And we are going to get some health out of it. Oh my god, I can't believe how unbelievably stupid I am. I didn't even look at the sell value. I didn't even consider it. I was like, obviously that gives me enough to buy a Triceratops. Boy, oh boy. Well, I mean, that didn't turn out too bad, honestly. At least we damaged an enemy. And this goes back again. Wow, whoa! Isn't that just to a random friend? It went to the same one 3 times. That's crazy. That made that woodpecker strong as hail. Okay. Well, I mean, we screwed up, but it seems like we still get there, so... Hey, you know what? I guess we didn't need that hedgehog after all. Even though we got nothing for it. Okay, I like a woodpecker. I like a mandrake. Okay. Friend summon, give it +1 attack and +1 health into the next turn for each level 3 pet sold this game. Interesting. I'm gonna freeze and do one reroll here. Oh, because I do like Fairy Armadillo. Do I like Fairy Armadillo more than Ostrich or making this a level 2 Woodpecker? What is Ostrich getting me? I think that we unfreeze the Armadillo, or unfreeze the Ostrich, buy the Fairy Armadillo. We freeze this ant. I can't freeze this anymore. Can you freeze chocolate? Does it unfreeze all shop or unfreeze pets? It just unfreezes the shop. Okay, so we're not going to be able to keep that chocolate, but we do get some... Oh, that was amazing! Oh my god, both of those going to the armadillo was sickening. Okay, this is interesting. Now let's see how this rolls out. Because it's going to get hurt right away, and it's going to go into its hurt phase. Its curled up phase. Now it's a tanky armadillo. Well, that's not get. Oh, it does get its jump to the front. I thought if it slid to the front, it wouldn't get its jump to the front phase, but I guess it jumps to the front even if it would slide to the front. Okay, our mandrake dies. Our moose. Oh my gosh, the moose! The moose saves us and the days on the mandrakes. I told you we wanted that mandrake. That mandrake just saved our whole game there. Okay. Bunch of garbage. I mean, I would give... Is it worth 3 gold to give Unagi to an armadillo? 2 damage at this stage of the game? I don't know if it's that consequential. I'm going to save my money. Amazing. What does this do? 5 or 6 perk... Okay. That sounds interesting. Let's see. Okay. Whoa. 1/3/3 bunny that attacks for double damage. I like tomato, I like melon too, but I've never used Easter egg before, and I mean, let's put the Easter egg on the woodpecker. Of course, right? Right? That seems good to me. Should we do this again? I think so. The white ochre perk, block 10 damage twice or ailment once. Give 1 pet the magic beans perk, gain the golden egg perk, and increase cell value by 4. Durian, reduce the most healthy enemy by 33% health once before attack. It's interesting. I think we want white ochre. I think we want white ochre on... I'm thinking the mandrake. Personally. Is how I feel. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Battle number 9. Round 9. The talkative hipsters versus the flooded hipsters. Whoa, we're going hipster v hipster now, and their team is pretty interesting. Okay, we got the super tank armadillo going against the... Okay, wow. Super tank armadillo. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but we do get our bunny, which attacks for double. The mandrake. Hey, we got that draw because that mandrake had that white ochre. That mandrake is a thing of beauty. Holy double cotton candy. Holy moly. I am definitely giving 1 to you, and I think I'm giving 1 to you as well. Holy cow. And then down here, I mean, I think I'm pretty sure I'm rolling here. Holy crap. This is kind of crazy. Should I trade in the moose for the tarantula at this point? 16, 6, 20, 18. We've got a lot of health up there. I think I do. I think I do so for the tarantula at this point. We roll. We freeze. See, look how nice it is to be able to freeze this right now. Uh-huh. Beautiful. And I would save a fig. And, okay. I feel kind of confident going into this round, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think we got any weaker without that moose. I think we actually got stronger adding the tarantula. Everything goes down by 1. Bulldog gets dazed. The Bulldog getting dazed is interesting. I'm not mad at that, but it's not necessarily the thing I'd want to get dazed. Would have loved to have dazed the Armadillo in the back. It's a strong jelly, but I'm stronger. Okay, our Tarantula is dead. We're gonna get one more boost off of this. This Armadillo is going to be our death maker, I think. Holy Mandrake with white ochre! I forgot about that white ochre. Holy cow! White ochre is amazing. Holy crap. Okay, deal 4 damage to the lowest health enemy once. I think I do put that now on here. And I'll roll once just to see if we can get any good freezes. Starfruit. I'd freeze a Starfruit. I'd freeze a Starfruit and get another white ochre. That'd be amazing. I got a cat in my lap right now and a squirrel chilling on my balcony. I feel like a Disney princess commanding my pets to do frickin' war crimes. My Tarantula's spitting on them. We're dazing that thing. Does dazing this thing even do anything? Not really, but whatever. We'll take it. Oh, we already lost our woodpecker, but we got our bunny with a bat. Youch! Okay, youch. Almost kills that. That Mandrake, oh my god. And the Mandrake gets us to a win. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'd say that was a pretty quick win. I'd say why don't we run it back one more time and we'll do a round with the old let's do a round with the Wacky Pack. It's only got 16 hours left. Do a round with the old Wacky Pack. So if you don't know, the Wacky Pack is giving us this smartphone. On turn 3, stock 2 chained pets from tier 6. Gives you pretty early access to a strong pet. So this will make a strong pet stronger. This will make a strong pet stronger. Any useful level 1 pet from tier 1. I don't think I'm mad at that. Would I rather buy an apple and buff something? I don't think so. I think I'd rather do that. Look for the freeze. Okay, I would actually freeze one of these. I would even consider freezing 2 of them, honestly, because I want to have them when I get to tier 3 so I can sell all of them and buff or when I get to turn 3, and I can buff my tier 6 pet. Will be the concerned scallywags. We're thoughtful pirates. No. Okay. 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 We lose. We lose to the popcorn. But we make it to turn 2. We make it to turn 2. And I'm gonna freaking buy these 2 chicks. These 2 ducklings. Boom boom. Roll once. And I mean, frick. It's hard for me not to want to do this. We might lose this round, right? We might lose this round, but screw it, dude. Let's go wild. I can't do math for the life of me. I think I'm actually, I think I was dropped too often as a child. So we deleted the amp for no reason, but it's not a real Nick video if I don't like do something incredibly stupid at least once. Okay, so I mean this is just a total loss. This is just a complete loss. But look at what's gonna happen next round. It's gonna be crazy. Now look at this turn. Turn 3 comes. Boom. We're automatically going to get yes. So these are affecting the leftmost shop pet. Spend 2 mana to give the nearest friend behind permanent +3 attack and +3 health. Boy, holy crap. Resummon it behind this as a 1/1 works 1 time per battle. So I think let's mess around with this. So let's sell, 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 Sell. Buy. And now we would ideally like some mana, some things that give us mana, which this will. I will give one pet 3 mana. Spend 2 mana to give the nearest friend behind permanent +3 attack and +3 health. Friend jumped or transformed, gain +3 health into next turn. I think I don't mind this, but I think I'm gonna freeze it and roll. Let's see what we get. I do like that. I do like a Frost Wolf. I think I unfreeze this, roll one more time, and see what we get. I would buy this for now just to get a free apple next round. Next turn, pardon me. Alright, let's see if we can get our first dub with this cracked, ridiculous team. You see what I mean? It was worth it. It was worth it. That was worth it. Okay, the ailment is interesting, but we don't have the ailment thing. We do have a drop bear, which would have been nice if I got that cockatrice, but I like a drop bear anyways. Sell this. Just give the free apple to this guy. Go crazy. He should faint. We want him to faint, but I made him too powerful. I made him too powerful. We can give, we could get a duckling. I would do that. And, what is, this turkey gonna do? Wall chicken, give 1 pet +3 attack and weak. Man, we don't really have, I don't really want anything to be weak. Although, yeah, let's try it. Well, you know, let's be crazy. Let's be crazy. This is our last run for the video. Let's be crazy. I would mess with a spider crab when we have a drop bear, but I don't know what I'm doing with this build. This build's kind of getting a little bit crazy, ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Did this get the buff? I think it did, but I can't tell, but maybe it didn't. I don't know if it spended 2 mana. I don't think it did, because I had 2 mana, and now I have... Okay, I don't know. Okay, I would sell this. +4 health and move it far back. Works on 1 friend per turn. Swap. Here. Here. Come on. Okay. Here. Here. I will copy and stock the nearest perk ahead. Give 1 random enemy +1 health. No, I think we're good on all that. I would consider buying an area moat cat just to put it at the back. Push the backmost friend to the front and give it +3 attack and +3 health in battle. How about that? Oh, not launchpad. Accidentally opened my dock. Okay, freeze this. I would even consider freezing a frickin' apple and ending the turn. Let's see what happens here. Let's get crazy with it. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. On the fast mode, I'm kind of just like letting it fly by without even saying anything. I apologize for that. Oh, seaweed. Okay, what am I gonna give this to here? I mean, is there any reason not to keep buffing this thing? Take 3 less damage from abilities. The Ghost Kitten. The Ghost Kitten. I don't think I want to replace the Ghost Kitten with anything. Okay, we get our level 2. We just don't have any mana to give this guy, unfortunately. It's a damn shame. Activate 2 faint friends from tier 2 or lower. Blue, blue, blue. Give one pet the cherry perk. No freezes. No freezes. We want a full shop reset when we get back. Let's just set it on regular autoplay. Not fast. So I can actually process what's going on. Okay. We definitely leveled this. Oh. Empty front space. Give nearest friend ahead +4 health and move it to the front in battle. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to consider selling this. Going to take this. I'm going to put this here. Should I have sold this instead? Okay, I think like this. Sorry, I was thinking a lot in my head about what I needed to do here to make this right, because I think I screwed it up a little bit, but maybe if I actually... okay, I think I'm going to sell this, buy this. This faints, and this is going to jump in. This will pull this. Okay, I think like this is going to be perfect. So this will faint. It's going to give one random friend a permanent +1 attack and +1 health. When that happens, empty front space, give the nearest friend +4 health and move it to the front of the battle. This is going to get +4 health and get moved to the front of the battle. Then when it faints, nothing is going to happen because I don't have any mana, but this is going to jump to the front and get +3 damage. It's going to hit once, and then this is going to get +4 health and move it to the back. Okay, we're seeing the vision? We're seeing the vision? Okay, I would freeze that and roll. And what is this guy? Transform the nearest pet ahead to rock with +5 health. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think we're going to save it, so now we're just going to roll. Roll. We will freeze. Ooh. Ailments on this work in reverse. That's interesting, but it's too late to pivot into an ailment build, I think. And I would freeze that and give it to my faint dog next turn. Okay, alright, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. If my hypothetical understanding is reality here. Nope, that didn't work, but that did. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so the drop bear... Oh, and we got defeated. It was still in fast mode. So the drop bear did take precedence over this. So I think I should do it like this. But then when this attacks... Let's just make sure it's likely to die. Let's just make sure it's likely to die. And let's roll. Okay, amazing. And I would freeze this. Is this 2 friends faint? Give the nearest friend ahead +3 attack and +4 health. Oh man. Okay. Shit. Shit. I think I freeze the emu and I end the turn. Okay. Pause. Autoplay. Okay, okay. So this thing faints. My boy jumps to the front. That's what? Huh. Huh. I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused. Things are not working the way I'm expecting them to work, and it's confusing me. Because I'm a little baby. But we give this, and we freeze this. And we roll once. Uh-huh. Do I even freeze this? I mean, we kind of just want it to get in there and die, so I don't even think I care about that. This... Well, I'll give it to this. Okay, I'll freeze. I didn't realize I was out of gold. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. It still feels like it's going on fast mode to me. Like... Okay, so it jumps to the front. And it gets moved to the back. Then it jumps to the front again. Okay. And then this gets pushed to the front. Yes. That time everything worked normally. Maybe it has been all the times. And then it gets moved to the back. Okay. 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 I was losing the vision for a second. But I think I've regained the vision. Okay. I think I've regained the vision. I would actually take weak off of this. Roll. Deal 4 damage to each different friendly ailment. For each different friendly. Well, we just don't have ailments right now. We have one. We have one ailment. And I have the way my build is going, I want everything to be happening the way that it is happening. So I don't think I am going to take that, even though it's a sick thing and we got 2 of them, which so we could instantly level it up. Okay. Feints. Gives a permanent level up. Jumps. Hits. Attacks and dies. So this gets pushed to the front. Yes. Gets pulled to the back. Now this gets pushed to the front. Oh my gosh. This is electric. This team's electric. It's a draw though. But it's exciting. It's exciting, all the jumping. It is exciting. I will say it's exciting. Okay. Now give the what are you? Friend transform it back and down level 1 works okay. Feint, deal 4 damage to 1 random enemy for each friendly transformation this turn. Pet flung. No, nothing. None of that is helpful to me at all. Okay, we will just take a drop bear. What's the chimera? Feint, summon 1/3/3 pet. Spend mana. We're not running mana, unfortunately. After first attack, make the highest attack enemy spooked and push it to the backs. That's kind of interesting, but I don't think we really need it. The guinea fowl is always speaking to me. Remove 30% attack from the highest attack enemy. That's kind of interesting. I just think the way we're running things right now, something has to be like really good for me to mess up the entire synergy of my team, you know what I mean? That could kind of be fun. I could almost kind of see getting rid of the Pteranodon. Or getting the Pteranodon and getting rid of the Spider Crab. Let's freeze it and think about it for next turn. Let's freeze it and think about it. Okay. So now our drop bear jumps. And if it survives, it gets moved to the back. And then it jumps to the front again, right? And it attacks. And it doesn't get pulled to the back? Nope, so it dies. And then this gets pushed to the front. It's going to attack once. And then it's going to get pulled to the back. And it'll be safe from this deer. Okay. Ow, ow. This deer is going to make a bust, and then... Yes! Yes! Okay. Alright. That was really impressive color commentary, but I was holding on to the edge of my seat because I was so afraid. I would just frickin' give a cotton candy to this thing. This thing's just a tank now because of the Gambit we ran at the beginning of the game. I do think that this spider crab is kind of important. So I don't think we are going to replace it with a Pteranodon. And for that reason, I think I am going to just get rid of this vanilla bean and re-roll. And then we have a level 3 spider crab now. And with 3 left to spend, I think I will apple my drop bear. Yeah. Make the drop bear just even stronger. Going for our 7th win here. This is when the teams start getting really good. Oh no! They turned our emu into a rock. That does screw things up a little bit. That screws things up quite a bit. And something... Oh, the skunk halved the health of my big boy. What is that guy? I keep forgetting. A pterodon? Why do I want to call him a pterodon? An acklet. Okay. Okay. I mean, why shouldn't I? After all, why shouldn't I? Uh-huh. Cockatrice. Cockatrice is kind of nice. Cockatrice is nice, but again, can we risk screwing up the feng shui of our whole production here? Yes, I think we can. I think we sell this. I think we move the acklet to the front. We keep the spider crab behind it. Then we put the cockatrice here. What are you doing for me? Give 1 plant. Wow, +6 health is incredible. Thank you so much. That's amazing. What do you do for me? Give 1 pet the cocoa bean perk. Transform into an exact copy of a random enemy. Not interested in that. We re-roll again. And we accept an end turn. We could lose here. We could lose. We're changing up the dichotomy of our team. But the cockatrice is going to be helpful. Because it's going to screw up at least some part of what the other team's got going on. Jump. Unfortunately, the spider crab did not pull. When the spider crab pulled, it did not make my drop bear jump, it seemed like. But we do clear this. Oh, it was a draw. Oh, I thought we were going to clear that. I can't do math, and that's a proven fact. We now have a level 3 drop bear. Incredible. You would think that would make my drop bear jump. I'm not sure why it's not making my drop bear jump. Empty front space. You would think that would be an empty front space. Interesting. Interesting. First 2 enemies. I think this is just a re-roll here. Amazing. Just to make my acklet even stronger. And I think this is another re-roll, and we will freeze and freeze. And I will freeze a tomato for next turn. Love to have a tomato on the team. And 1 more emu, why not? And a cotton candy. We can't spend all of this money next turn, but we're going to spend a lot of it. Holy cow. Alright, I can't do the math, but I think we lose against this team. Holy crap. And why does the drop bear not move to the front when that happens? That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate that that isn't happening. And I should have known it wasn't going to happen because it didn't happen last time, and it kind of screws up the whole thing of our team. So what we need to do is this. This is like more likely to die outright, I think. No, maybe. Oh man, this is why. I really did need that faint dog. I really did need that faint dog. What do I do here? Level this. Give a cotton candy to you. Enemy ailments are 2 times worse. Transform the one. I can get one more thing here. So what am I gonna get? Make my cockatrice stronger or give something a tomato? I want my cockatrice to faint, but it's just not gonna happen anymore. It's simply not going to happen anymore. I'm going to give it a tomato. I'm really skeptical about the team now. I'm not sure we're going to get to 10 wins. I need to come up with something that is kind of actually very helpful to us. We'll freeze that for next turn. If we make it to next turn, if we draw or win this, I'm definitely going to wall chicken that cockatrice. Oh, wow. If we make it to next turn being the operable word there. Okay, we took out the thing in the back, but this fucking skeleton dog is crazy. No, my drop bear doesn't make it. We move the big rock up into the front. It gets moved to the back. We get a cricket, which gives us another cricket. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Well, you know, it was a fun team, and I tried something new here on the Wacky Pack. I'd never tried something like this, and I think it was pretty cool. I guess that faint dog was more important than I thought. But hey, thanks everybody for watching. Let me know if you enjoy this. I really like this game. I think it's so simple, and yet there's a lot going on with it. So I'm going to be playing some more of it, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Have a good one, and bye-bye.